Hey everyone, thank you for watching. Today's video is going to be a new Will I Buy It. I post my Will I Buy It videos every single Wednesday where I'm talking over some new makeup releases and launches, letting you know a little bit about them, and then chatting over if I think I'm going to pick them up or pass over them. And as always, I have a lot to chat about this week, so why don't we go ahead and get started. Alrighty, so Becca Cosmetics came out with a new highlighter. This has been getting a lot of buzz. So the new highlighter is called Dreamsicle. I'll have a photo inserted here in case for some reason you haven't seen it yet. It says swirled soft tangerine shade with gold and vanilla pearl for a warm glow. It does say it's going to be a limited edition, which I thought was interesting, and it's going to be $38, which is the regular price of a Becca highlight. Becca highlights are expensive. For one highlight it's $38, but they're also some of my favorite highlights, and I have quite a few from Becca Cosmetics. So when I saw a new highlight, I got pretty interested in it. I like the design in it. I like the swirl. I like the name Dreamsicle. That's fun. I don't think this is gonna be the best on my particular skin tone, which is okay because, I mean, I have Champagne Pop, I have Prosecco Pop, I have Rose Quartz, like I have Opal, like I have a lot of Becca highlights, so do I need another one? No, but I was interested in it. But I just think, something, maybe the shade or the word tangerine maybe is throwing me off, that I'm like, how, I don't know, could I pull that off? I'm not sure. And then it says, it does have gold and vanilla pearl, which, I don't know. This did very recently launch, and I haven't actually seen anybody, like real people, with it on, besides like photos on the Becca, you know, Instagram page and all of that. I would rather see like a non-advertisement photo of it to see what it looks like in other skin tones. I just don't think on mine it's going to be the best. Maybe not, but also at the same time, I know I don't need another Becca highlight. I know I don't need a $38 highlight. Get it together, girl. And again, you know, this is my second Will I Buy It after the Sephora VIB sale. My haul video has gone up in case you're interested in seeing it. I'll have it linked down below. But I have so much new makeup that, you know, I spent my hard-earned money on, and I want to be trying that makeup. So it kind of like boost down my like, I want makeup, you know what I'm saying? Like that was definitely my vibe in last week's Will I Buy It video for sure. But this one, I think it looks cool, but I'm gonna go ahead and pass over it, but I would love to know if anyone picked it up yet. What do you think? So Sephora collection is coming out with the holographic face and cheek palette. It says it's an all-in-one palette of holographic pearl. It's for $28. You get 6 different shades. It says 3 times Transformers in green, blue, and pink, and then 3 times matte blush in warm rose, purple, and pink. I mean, I have to say, I was never really on the holographic trend in the first place. I guess I don't think that's a terrible price for a 6-pan palette, and you know, it looks like the sizes are, you know, pretty up there and stuff, but I don't see myself wearing this at all. I just wouldn't get a ton of use out of it. So it's interesting, but definitely not one for me. So I got some tags on a new collection from Besame Cosmetics in collaboration with Agent Carter. So it says, I'm reading from the Trinidad One Instagram like I usually do, so her link will be in my description box. So it says this 1946 collection includes 102 Sweet Dreams, which is $24. An invisible dusting powder for $35, and a passport shadow palette for $36. What is 102 Sweet Dreams? Oh, is that the lipstick? Maybe that's the lipstick. Okay. It says will be available April 23rd on their website, at the Dapper Day Expo at the Disneyland Resort April 21st and 22nd. What's the Dapper Day Expo? That sounds fun. I haven't heard of that. So Besame Cosmetics is, I believe, an indie brand, and you can find them on the Besame Cosmetics website, and some of their products are sold at Sephora. Not a whole lot of them I've noticed, but if you type in Besame Cosmetics, there's a few things on the Sephora website. But this one just says it'll be available on their website. So the Passport Shadow Palette, I can't see a full picture in here, but I can't tell if that's gonna be 6 shades or not. Like I'm trying to like, what are you? But I see a green in there. Look, that looks really cool. $36. I guess I would just want to know for sure how many shades it is. The dusting powder I'm not really interested in, and the lipstick looks to be a red, so I would probably pass over that. But I don't know. I haven't tried anything from Besame Cosmetics yet. I like their packaging. I like their vibe, like kind of that vintage vibe. I think that's really cool. The Agent Carter collaboration doesn't necessarily get me going. They had like a Disney collection a while back that got my attention a little bit more. But, you know, again, I just got a bunch of new items to play with, so I think realistically I'm going to pass over this one. But, I mean, the packaging is super cute. on this for sure. And Besame Cosmetics is always one that kind of has caught my attention. I just haven't tried anything out from them yet, but I'd love to know what you guys think about this collection and if you're just like so ready for this Agent Carter collaboration and who's going to the Dapper Day Expo, because I think that sounds pretty cool. So Laura Geller is coming out with the Life Glows On Illuminator palette. So this is a 3-pan palette. It says New Baked Gelato Swirl Illuminator Trio palette that includes a new shade. It's $29. It has a iridescent violet inside, a holographic opalescent pink that moves with the light, and then a sparkling soft gold. Okay, so I've never tried the Laura Geller highlighters. They've always been like on like my makeup I'm gonna buy someday list, but I've just never done it. It does say it's available now at Ulta Beauty, so I'll have everything linked down below. But again, the same as what I was saying with that Sephora palette, they're just not highlights that I wear or gravitate towards a ton. I'm not really interested in like the iridescent, the holographic opalescent. That's just not typically what I reach for when I'm going for my highlight shades. So again, $29 for 3 shades, so that's definitely more pricey than the Sephora collection one, but it's just one that I wouldn't get enough use out of, so I would pass over this one. So this is kind of a random thing, but I found this on the Tread Mood website. It said that Stila Cosmetics is coming out with a new glitter and glow liquid eyeshadow in Beauty Junkie. So it's $24, which is the standard price of the glitter and glows. It says rose pink with a gold sparkle finish, and I want this. Just the other day, I wanted to do a like pink and glitter eye look, and I grabbed out, I have like maybe 5 of the Stila glitter and glows, and I thought for sure I had one that had a lot of pink to it, but I don't, because I have silver, gold, rose gold, I have like a couple of blue ones, purple, but not a pink one. And this picture is what I wanted my makeup look to look like the other day, but I didn't have it and I was so upset. But so it does say it's available now, but it must just be at the Stila website, because I actually made a purchase from Sephora this morning. I'm filming on Friday, so I'm filming quite a few days in advance here. But today VIB Rouge has the discount once again, and for VIB Rouge, the Marc Jacobs Fantastic Bronzer or Omega Bronzer came available as an exclusive for Rouge early. You know I bought that, and I was like, oh, that's perfect. I'll get the Stila glitter too, and then I'll be able to use my 15%, and it'll be a fabulous magical day. But it wasn't available on the Sephora website, so maybe it's coming to Sephora website, I'm not sure, but it was on the Stila, so I would wait until it comes to Sephora just because I have like my rewards and all of that. But yeah, I really want that one. I really do like the Stila glitters. I was on the fence about them, and I do think that they're pricey. Like, I would prefer to purchase them with a discount, especially because I just don't reach for them. You know, it's not something like daily. I don't have glitter daily in my looks. This always happens. But it's definitely like, I'm liking this pink. I want this pink. Pretty please. Next up, I was getting quite a few tags and questions on a new palette release from Nabla Cosmetics. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. I am not familiar with the brand. I have not purchased anything from the brand. So this is where I love in my Will I Buy It videos when I'm unfamiliar with the brand to ask you guys about it and to leave me your feedback, because I know not only it helps me, but I'm sure it helps other people reading comments too. So it always helps me out to know about like customer service and shipping and all of that. And then if you would recommend anything from the brand too, like in addition to what I'm talking about, I always find those comments super, super helpful. So I'm not gonna lie, when I got tagged on it, it's called the Soul Blooming eyeshadow palette. It doesn't have a price on this post. It says it'll be available May 3rd on the website. So when I got tagged on the palette post where I could see, I'll insert the photos, you know what I'm talking about, I was like, okay, like I don't know, like looking at it, I was like, I'm not really sure, because I was getting a lot of tags on it, and even being asked in last week's video if I would talk about this palette, so I was like, people are excited about this. I was like, I'm not really sure, like I'm sold on that, I don't know. And then they released swatches of the palette, and I was like, those swatches look beautiful. So I'll insert the swatch photo in here as well so you can see. And I don't know if it's maybe I just needed it swatched to be able to tell like what these shimmers looked like. It almost looks like there's some duochromes in there. There's, of course, you know, that really deep blue that's in there. That's in like every palette right now, but that blue looks really pretty. But there's like this really cool, like these shimmer colors just look really cool. But then there's this violet that just looks freaking awesome. And then, you know, we have some browns in there, and I have to say, once I saw those swatches, it totally changed the game for me. I was like, wait a second, that actually looks really cool. So I'm pretty interested in this. Once I saw those swatches, I was like, okay, you know, I do like to try new brands and all of that every once in a while. So when something does catch my attention, because like I wish I could have like shown my face when I saw it, because I swear my eyebrow shot up to my hairline. I was like, wait a second, what? Because looking at the palette picture and then looking at the swatches, it was like a total game changer for me. So I would like to know if you guys are interested in this one, what you think about it. Do you guys think that I should get this one? Or do you think I should just be happy with my eyeshadow palettes? Let me know, but I really would like to see our price on it before, like because you know, if it's like something astronomical, I'm probably not gonna buy it. But also like, how is the shipping? Like, what are the shipping costs on Nabla Cosmetics? I would like to know if any of you guys have any sort of feedback on the brand. I would love to know, but I have to say, that swatch photo got me super interested. So, lots of tags on the new Laura-Leigh eyeshadow palette collection. So Laura-Leigh is a YouTuber. She just recently launched her own brand, which is called Laura-Leigh Cosmetics. She released one eyeshadow palette a couple months back. It was called like the Cat's Shadow. No, that's not right. It was called the Cat's Pajamas. Is that right? I don't know. I feel like maybe I'm saying that wrong, but she's releasing another eyeshadow palette and a couple new items as well. It looks like she's going to have liquid lipsticks and eye pencils, but I was getting asked a lot of questions on what I thought about the eyeshadow palette, which is called Nudie Patootie. It has 14 shades with different finishes, both matte shimmer and duochrome, and it's going to be $45. So, I don't know. The eyeshadow palette, it didn't... Sometimes it's hard to talk about when you're talking about like fellow YouTubers, because people get very like critical of what you're saying, because it's not just like a brand, you know, it's not just like a CEO putting out stuff. It's, you know, it's a YouTuber, and I totally understand that as a YouTuber, it can definitely be very challenging. But I don't know, it didn't do anything for me. It didn't speak to me, and I'm someone who like, I'm a neutral fan. You know, I get told like my makeup looks are boring a lot, and that's fine. But even this is pretty neutral, but it still didn't do anything for me at all. There looks to be like a nice pink in there, and like a nice pink shimmer, maybe like a gold shimmer in there too. I'm kind of looking up the swatches as well. But nothing that like got my juices flowing and that I was like, yes, I'm super excited about that. I feel like I've seen some people saying it looks like the Soft Glam, and I don't even know if I agree with that. The Soft Glam got me hyped. I feel like the Soft Glam just looks more interesting and more, not even like colorful, but you just have more, like there's so many shades in here that I feel like look very similar to one another, and I just imagine like blending on my eye and it would be like the same thing. So I don't know, and especially for $45, I mean, I paid $42 for the Soft Glam. I didn't pay for the Soft Glam, my friend Katie sent it to me. Get it together, Samantha. I paid $42 for the Modern Renaissance and the Subculture. My friend Katie sent me the Soft Glam, but that's $42, so you're having to pay more for, you know, a new brand and all of that. And I feel like, I'm pretty sure it was the Cat's Pajamas. Now that I'm saying that, I'm pretty sure that's correct. I felt like that palette got a lot of mixed feedback. So I'm not sold on this one. But again, like the color selection, it didn't jump out at me right away. If you take away who was behind it, like no matter what brand was putting this out and I were to look at that palette, it didn't jump at me, because that's how I saw it for the first time. When I just saw the tags coming in, I didn't even read to see what it was, what brand it was, anything, and I wouldn't have known just by looking at that palette photo. That wouldn't have automatically said to me, that's Laura-Leigh Los Angeles, just because, you know, newer brand. I'm not familiar with like, you know, I don't feel like she has like branding set up yet like some other brands do. So I had no idea that it was her palette, but it didn't jump out at me. I didn't do a double take or anything like that. So, and especially for it being the $45, I'm more interested in the Nabla Cosmetics one right now. Those colors got me excited. Those, you know, kind of made my eyes pop. So I don't think it's going to be for me. I'll be interested to see the reviews for it, of course, but it's just, I don't want to say boring, but I feel like it's just a little bit too plain for me. And that's coming from a girl with pretty plain tastes, as I'm super pink today. But that's kind of what I think about the Laura-Leigh Los Angeles palette. I'd love to know if you guys are going to pick it up though, but it's just not going to be for me. And then the last item that I'm going to talk about this week is a mascara, actually. And this is from Milk Makeup. I started getting a lot of tags on it, and I was like, that's kind of random, because I don't feel like, I was just seeing that I was getting tagged on mascara, and I was like, this is kind of weird because I don't feel like mascaras are what I get tagged on a lot of, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, okay, so Milk Makeup is coming out with a mascara. And then I started reading about it and I was like, So this is called the Cush Mascara. It says one hit for high volume. This is awkward. It says CBD rich cannabis oil. It says to condition lashes for thickness without the fallout, and don't worry, there's no psychoactive THC, so the only thing getting high are your lashes. That's fantastic. But I do have to say, like, once I saw that and I don't know, you know, you see the word cannabis and mascara, I'm like, wait, what's happening here? This is awkward. As I'm filming on 420. It says heart-shaped fibers lock onto lashes in every direction for long-lasting volume and curl. What is this real? Is this I feel like this is a freaking April Fool's joke once again. It says the Puff Puff brush, densely packed brush, evenly coats and lifts lashes from root to tip for a defined clump-free effect. It's vegan and $24. I feel like I'm freaking reading an April Fool's or something because that is just really weird for a mascara. It's available on the Sephora website. It is for sale because I almost ordered it this morning when I was doing Marc Jacobs, especially when the Stila glitter wasn't there. I was like, should I get this mascara? I kind of want to see reviews on it first though. Just because it sounds interesting. It sounds like it has a lot of claims, but that was just so weird to read out loud on camera. I'm not gonna lie, all I read first was the cannabis oil one and I read through it and then I checked the Sephora website to make sure like I wasn't going crazy, but I didn't read the Puff Puff brush. Oh boy, that's just interesting. But honestly, I'm interested in this one. It's $24 for a mascara. I wear false lashes mostly, so a lot of times I don't like to pay like full price or purchase like a high price mascara just because I don't get a ton of use out of them. But the claims sound pretty interesting. It got my attention even without all the 420-ness of it, but I'm definitely interested in getting a couple of reviews. But if it sounds like a good mascara, I might go ahead and do it. Like I said, I had it, I was looking at it on the Sephora website, like, should I do it? Should I not do it? And then especially with the 15% off, I was like, I should just do it. But again, I got some new makeup to play with. I want to play with it, and it's just one that I would like to see a couple of reviews on before I decide to purchase it myself. So that's kind of what I think about the new Milk Makeup mascara. I'd love to know what you guys think. Tell me what you think in the comments down below. That was really awkward for me to read all on camera, I'm not even gonna lie, but after that, that's gonna do it for this week's Will I Buy It video. Okay, so that is everything for this week's Will I Buy It video. I hope that you enjoyed it or you found it helpful or entertaining in some way. As always, let me know what you thought about all the products that I mentioned. What has your attention? What are you saying no to? And let me know what you want to see featured in next week's Will I Buy It video. Like I've been saying the last couple of weeks, I'm trying to put more items in here, so let me know anything that catches your attention and I will gladly get it in next week's video. But as always, if you guys did enjoy this one, I hope that you'll give it a thumbs up. I hope that you'll also consider subscribing before you go, and I'll catch you guys in tomorrow's video.